In the land of LG, life isn't always that good. I'm Rick. While depressing, shut the heck up, you stinking boosters. For your sanity. This is the shack. Hello and welcome. New to the channel, first time stopping by, thank you so much for taking some of your time out. I appreciate that. I always ask that you consider subscribing, and if you do, ding, 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 wherever that bell is located, ring that bell so you're notified when my videos do come out. Today's video is a quick overview of a new set of LG front load washers, and I'm serious. If I would have known what I know now after having these for about a month now, I would have stuck with the top load. I don't think I like these front load washers, and I'm going to go over exactly why. This is my LG front load washer, model number WM3180CW. Last set of washer and dryer was also LG, but they were top load, and I loved them. They were 8 years old, 9 years old. I figured I've already went through and replaced a gear and stuff on it. It was just a matter of time for it to break down again. So I thought I'd take a chance and get some front loading. Mainly because of the bottom pedestal, and they're a little bit higher, and it does give you ease of access to bending over. But there are things that I'm not very impressed with, and I don't like. First big thing, if you're an Apple user, there's a little thing right here. You can download certain cycles. Let's say you have a baby, because I do have grandchildren, and my one daughter just had another child, so she has my grandson, which is 3 months old. So you want that extra white cycle. Well, this doesn't have it. My other one did. What you do, you have to go download the app, and you can get different cycle settings, and you could download it from your phone to this. So there's a spot on the handle over here, your selector right here, it says downloaded. So whatever one you download to it, you turn this knob to that setting, and it does that cycle. Well, I tried and tried, couldn't get it to work, gave up, figured I'm screwed. She has an Android. She came over and was able to get the app, and boom, download it, went right on. So she has a setting for her daughter's clothes. So that's the big flaw. I don't like the fact that I can't do a setting, because I do certain things and I need a certain cycle that I was on the other one. This one doesn't have it, and I don't have the capability because these are not Apple friendly. Major mark against LG now. I don't like that. Second thing is the maintenance you have to do. Being that this is a front load washer, there is much more maintenance, which I wasn't aware of. I thought they may have taken care of that problem. When front loader washers first came out, they had serious problem with mold getting in the seal. So now what I have to do is every time I get done doing a load of laundry for the day, I dry this all out. Plus there's a little box down here you have to do something to, and we're going to go through the maintenance of what I do real quickly. This ring, when they first came out, everybody was the rage front loaders, but they had a problem with this getting mildew in. So we make it a practice. I have a rag I keep on top of the wash machine. I got a load in it right now, but when we're done doing laundry for the day, we go in, pull that up, and wipe out. As you see, there's actually stuff in there now. A little bit of water there, but we go through, wipe this whole thing all the way around. That's one thing that we do, just so we can make sure we don't have any mildew buildup. Just dry it off. Plus, when I shut it, I leave it like that. Yeah, I close it so it's right there, and leave that open. That way it ventilates and helps dry that, so there is no chance of mildew. Now there's another thing you have to do every couple of weeks, and a pain. Again, I wouldn't have bought these if I would have known I had this much upkeep on the wash machine. On the wash machine, if you look down to the bottom left, you'll see a square here, a little access point. That's what we have to do next for maintenance. What you have to do every couple weeks, and I haven't done this for about 3 weeks, so you'll hopefully see what I mean by this. You push that down and this just simply opens up. What you need to do is you pull this little hose out. You need a bowl. You're going to unscrew this little tip on the hose and allow excess water to drain out. It does pull out, so you have plenty of room. So we're going to undo this. Just allow some of the excess water to drain out. See, that took almost all that. It's going to sit there and drain a little bit. So it drips. Starts dripping. I'll go ahead and I'm going to close this back up. This I can see being a problem down the road. Oops. As it starts to wear out, and then possibility of this not sealing properly and causing a leak. With that drain now, inside here, there's a little filter. We have to counterclockwise turn it, unscrew it, pull it out, and there you go. It's got stuff in it. So you have to clean this out. It's just hair and things that get in. And I've never had to do that with my other wash machine. So you just pull some of that stuff out. It's all that's on there. It's just another little filter for some reason. And this has been about 3 weeks. So every couple of weeks, as I think about it, or maybe every month at the minimum, I would clean this out. Cleaned, don't worry about rinsing or anything. What I do is I take dry rag and I just wipe this seal dry a little bit. Screw this back in clockwise, and it only goes so far and it stops. It won't go any further. When it stops, you're done. Slide this in a little bit and it snaps in right there to hold it, and you're done. You close it. Now you're ready to wash. A lot more maintenance compared to the top load. On one positive note, I like how you fill your detergent, your softener, bleach, all that in this versus my top load. My top load, it was on the top left corner and it was getting rusted because of the bleach stuff. It's just wearing out. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. And that's another reason why I kind of got rid of it. Figured it's just getting time, because it's just going to be a matter of time for that rust through, and it's no good. So I decided to get these. But this you pull out, and they have different trays in here to pour your product. And this is one thing I do like about this set. These are your different trays. And what's nice about it, and I do have a load of towels, so I'm going to show you what I do. This is for bleach. You pour it in, and then it has a mark so you don't overfill. This is for your fabric softener if you want something in your load, which we never do. This is your detergent. Now if you look, whoops. If you look on these, it says max and normal. So it's got a line here you fill it up to and it'll be normal, or if you want to fill it, if you got a heavy full load, you go max. And there's no more filling the cap up hoping I get the right amount. Now I just pour this directly in, and I'll go just normal because I never put a huge load in. And because it's open, you don't want to slam it in because it'll slosh everywhere. Just close it and you're ready to wash. This is the only thing I like on this wash machine. Turn it on, and it's got tub clean if you want to clean the tub. Heavy duty, got really soiled, which I do on my work jeans. Bulky large for bedding. You got permanent press, cotton normal, delicate, towels, which I got there, speed wash, and your downloaded selection. So I'm just going to spin this to towels. And it all pops up here. It doesn't have a time because you can actually go through and do your wash temp, your spin speed, soil level, and of course the signal is loud or soft. But you can change this depending on what you want. If you want more speed, if you want extra hot water, whatever, you know, you can dial it in for your specific needs. So now I just push start. Oh, not closed. And there you go. So it just spins around, gets the setting, wants to know how heavy the load is in there, and then it'll kick on. But again, when you have a top load, you seem to be able to put more towels in. I could put in like 15 towels in my other one. This one is only 10 towels. So that's the washer. This is the matching dryer. I'll either put it on the screen or look in the description below. I forget the model number, so I'll have to look it up again. No really complaints about this. It seemed like the first few times it didn't dry the load all the way. I think that has something to do with the sensor dry. It shut it down too soon. Pretty much like the other one. I mean, the other dryer was front load, so there's really no difference. It's just higher. And that is one positive. You're not bending over to get the load out. It's up here pretty well ergonomic, I guess you call it. And you pull the load out, so it is much easier on your back. You have your delicates, bulky large, permanent press, cotton normal. You have your manual dry, speed dry. You got fresh up, air dry. Is not Apple friendly, and there's a downloaded cycle, so if you want a specific cycle for drying. Really nice tub interior. No complaints with that. No maintenance other than you put your hand right here in the bottom and this will come up. I rag on my daughters. I don't know why they don't. Every time you take a load out, clean that out. Every single time. You don't do another load. So what if there's just minimal lint on there? Clean it out every single time. Door shuts. Basic dryer. I mean, there's no complaints about it. Nothing like the wash machine. So there's really not much you can say negative or anything against the dryer. Dryer's a dryer, and I like it. Main point, this is higher and is much more ergonomic for you to reach into and pull your load out versus one that's lower to the ground that does not have the pedestal. So there's my quick overview of this washer and dryer. Seriously, if I would have this do all over, I wouldn't get front loader. I would stay with top load set and not worry about it. Live and learn. So hopefully I can help you and guide you in your buying decision. There's some of the things to look for. Doesn't like Apple. That is a huge negative for me. Plus the extra maintenance you have to do to keep up with it, because if you don't, it could void your warranty because you're not actively taking care of your machine. Dryer basically is a dryer, no problem, other than it doesn't have a towel setting, which I use because I used a lot of towels in the shop. Towels, when we take our showers, we need a towel setting on the dryer. That just helps. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Take back your shack and build it for your sanity. I got to get out in the shop, do some more work, and I got a bunch of towels to wash. We will see you next video.